Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakodash. Also, as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that continually rule very well to this very day, that is continually feeding the flock through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. And also, as well, Shalom to the whole elect that's continually laboring this work, and also labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. All right. Now, I haven't came up with a title for this video as of yet. This is pursuing onto the, news has been circulating around the media, concerning China, surrounding Taiwan, which is, prepared to invade. And then you have Russia that's have invaded Ukraine, right? Or should I say, taking control of Ukraine, right? And then on top of that, you got this whole ordeal going on with Roe v. Wade. Now it's being overturned. And it just lets you know that, you can clearly see that we are in the, we're not even in the seconds anymore. We're in those, what you call it? Those little zip, I think it's called zip seconds or something like that. But we're, this is the last of the last, if I can use that term, because we see these things that are happening around the world, okay, and these things have already been written, all right, within the Holy Scriptures, all right. These things have already been prophesied about, okay, that there's going to be great sorrows and commotions of the people, okay, and you see that. All right, that's why the whole world is in disarray, okay, because the Lord Yahweh Bahashim Shai is bringing down this system that has been set up, okay. He's surgically destroying this man's enterprise, okay. That's why now, you're seeing a shift, all right, between the two powers, all right. You're seeing a shift between the two nations. Okay, you're seeing a shift from Esau, Edom, which is the biblical nationality of what they call today as the so-called white man, and then you have the Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You see a transition of power from Esau, Edom, to Israel. Okay, and you see, because spiritually, we're being strengthened by Yahweh Bahashim Shai, all right? He's starting to lift the curses off our people, all right? Starting with the elect, okay? So, as these things are happening, that's why the elect of the nation of Israel is gaining more power, and that's through Yahweh Bahashim Shai, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and hop into some articles I had pulled up here. First, I want to grab this one. And this is the New York Post. It says U.S. Intel chief warns, and Slacky, let me pause that. Yeah, so it says here, it says U.S. Intel chief warns China working hard to prep Taiwan invasion. Okay. It says top U.S. intelligence officials warned Tuesday that China is working hard to carry out a military takeover of Taiwan, and Beijing is closely watching Russia's invasion of Ukraine to gauge the level of America's potential opposition. See that? Of America's potential opposition. So now it's starting to be recognized that, hey, Russia and China, these two powers, they are, they're at the same level. Everybody has the missile now, okay. And if somebody, at any point, somebody could just press the button, and that's what it's being boiled down to today. That's how convenient things are today. It just be simplified to the point where it's just a press of a button, and that's what it's being compared to today. All right. I mean, that's just how easy it is today. But as you see, war is still on the horizon, concerning these two powers, Russia and China. And guess what? Now everyone is, now eyes are on America, seeing what America's going to do, but America can't do anything about it. All right. Why? Because if they do, they know it's going to spiral out into this next coming war. All right. Which is World War III. Okay. And on top of that, right, and then you have this that's going on. And meanwhile, war is being prepared, right? Russia and China are making their moves, okay? And also in legislation too, okay? But here it is, you got that going on. And meanwhile, you got people that are here in this land, which is America, that's just completely distracted, by things that are taking place today. And Roe v. Wade, that was a major turn of events concerning the woman, and see, now that since that's being taken away, so to speak, right, then it garners their response. Now the whole of America is engrossed in this ruling of Roe v. Wade. Not only that, but you got the trial between JD, I'm not going to say their names, JD, Johnny D, and Amber H, and on top of that, you got Kevin Samuels, it just recently passed. Okay. It just shows you, man, things are being moved around. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai is moving these different pieces around, taking certain people out of the way, moving these nations to where he wants them. All right. And having these people entranced in illusions. Okay. See, this is a perfect storm. All right. And actually, I think I'm gonna title that video "The Perfect Storm." Okay, because this is what it is. This is a perfect storm, just ready to let loose. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop into the precepts. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45. If it loads for me. Here it is. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45, and I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, "They shall be ashamed and also confounded, all of them. They shall go to confusion together that are makers of idols." See? So these people that you see, they're going to go into confusion. All right? And that's what you see, man. Confusion is now being made even more manifest to this very day. All right? And that encompasses the whole of America. That's why America is known as Babylon the Great. Okay? And that word Babylon in the Hebrew is Babal, which means confusion. Okay? And the Lord has given them that reward, which is confusion. Okay? Because see, like I said, now these people are in disarray. Okay? And while other things that are taking place around the world that they don't know about, all right, it's gonna, it's basically causing, it's being pushed to the point to where when shit hits the fan, so to speak, these people are going to be caught unawares, because the things that are taking place around the world, is not being made public. That's why if you try to go to RT, you can't see anything on RT. When you try to load up the RT app on your phone too, you can't pull up anything. All right, so it's a media blackout. All right, and they're still trying to black out the media. Keeping people unaware about the war that's on the horizon. Verse 17, it says, "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end." See? So it says Israel shall be saved in the Lord. All right? Israel. Okay? Not any other nations. Okay? And the Israelites are, again, as you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? And it says we're going to be saved in the Lord. All right? We're going to be saved in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai. Okay? And it says with an everlasting salvation. All right? And it says, "Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end, right? So we're not ashamed, we're confounded. Why? Because now we have gained the advantage, okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. And this man is crippling, okay? But let's let you know we're no longer confounded, and we're known as the world without end. And that ties right into John chapter 3, verse 16, with these wacky Christians try to throw around, because we're the world. We're the world that the Lord is saving, okay? But first I want to... Okay, that's it on that. Yep. So I'm going to go to the book of Luke, chapter 21. And let's see, Salakia. Okay, here it is. Yep. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21. And wait, Salakia, I can. Okay, Salakia. This is the book of Luke, chapter 21. And this is at verse... I'm starting at verse 9. It says, "But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions," right? And you see that, right? You're hearing of wars and commotions, all right? The people are like I said, the people are in confusion, all right? You got opposition that's coming up against, Russia and China. That's all these things was already, like I said, all these things are already written about, all right? And we're reading about it right now. Okay, our Lord Yahweh Shai warned us of these things before time. Okay, while he was in the flesh. Reading on, it says, "Be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass," and they are, and you see that. All right, these things are first got to come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Right, the end is not far off. All right, or rather, it says there's another scripture where it says, "But the end is not yet." All right. But the thing is that, we're at the final seconds of this current kingdom being in rulership, and then once this place's time is up, and then that's when our Lord Yahweh Shai is going to return and lay this land desolate. Okay. But it says, like it says here again, it says, "But the end is not by and by." All right, verse 10, it says, Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. All right, and now you see nation now is rising up against nation, okay? And kingdom is now going against kingdom, okay? Because you got these different powers now that are jockeying for a position, okay? And reading on, it says, "And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines," right? And you see that. Okay, that's why now you got a food shortage going on, man. All right, even though the people don't know about it, yeah, you do have a few food shortage going on, man. Okay, and it's in today's time, since the food shortage is going on, and I believe it was an article that one of the brothers, I believe it was an article that one of the brothers posted, it was saying basically, it was a person, I forgot what the name was, but, he put up an article saying, there's a food shortage that's going on, right? And these things are leading into a worldwide famine. But in the article, the headlines, it said, no one is talking about it. Okay? And people that are watching these things happening, right? I'm talking about, these different analytics, strategists, they're watching these things and they see that danger is on the horizon. All right. But, Esau Edom, being the devil that he is and being prideful, he's not going to take heed. Actually, you know what? Let me grab another precept because you got different things being thrown at him, man. That the message is is continually being put in his face, but he's denying the fact that his kingdom is over. His rulership is over. Okay. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58, and this is at verse 3. All right, I'm starting from verse 3. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, see that? And who is the wicked that is talking about in the scripture? All right, it's talking about Esau, Edom. All right, the nation of Edom. All right. It says their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth the ear, which will not hearken to the voice of charmers, charming never so wisely. Right, and we are the charmers, okay? But not only is the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, using us to charm at this man, right? He's also using, people that's in his circle, okay? To, letting this man know, hey, danger is on the horizon, he even has his own prognosticators, the stargazers. He has his own priesthood on his side. All right. And guess what? The message is the same. Your kingdom is falling. Your kingdom is about to be destroyed. Okay. But guess what? Like it says here, it says they're like the deaf adder that stop at the ear. All right. That's not going to hearken. That's not going to listen to the voice of charmers that are charming never so wisely. All right. Because this is a wise counsel. Okay. This is this sentence and this message is coming directly from the maker of wisdom. All right, the ones whose wisdom is, okay, which is Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. All right. But that's all I want to bring out in this video, in this listen. Like I said, since these things are happening around the world, the people are in disarray. Okay. And as time continues, you're going to continually, you're going to see a complete transformation of the people, all right? Because the Lord is making that distinction between His people and the rest, more and more each and every single day, because the minds of these people are being deteriorated. Okay. Yeah, the minds of the people are being deteriorated and it's corrupted. Okay. But the elect of the nation of Israel are being preserved. All right. They're being preserved from that madness that's taking place around the world. Okay. Which is causing which I was talking about earlier, about the corruption of the mind. All right. About the deterioration of the mind, a moral decline. Okay. So, you're going to continue to see that, man, to the point to where these people are just going to be just beasts, all right, and just act out on their own instinct, all right, and that's when all hell will break loose, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and end off on that note. Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of the world to this day, and Shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Continue to labor in His work, and also labor to show forth your diligence to make your calling and election sure, in faith, in truth and sincerity, and also in all charity. And with that, let's say Shalom.